everyone. I'm starting you out in a little bit of a different angle, setup, whatever. So in today's video, we're going to be choosing my accessories for my next project. We're going to basically how I prepare to start a new kit. So in yesterday's video, we kitted up this diamond painting. This is Irish Christmas Fae from Diamond Art Club. Don't worry about this or this. My spare room is a disaster. My nieces were here this weekend, so it's a mess, but I need to get this video filmed. So I have the kit right here. We have the drills. I did already pick my washi tape. I showed you this in the kit up video, and I have also already picked my pen. So this is that one of those Amazon pens that I showed you guys in a video last week. I really want to use one of them, so I'm going to use this one. I think it fits the vibe. And we're going to pick our tray. We're going to pick a minder. We're going to pick our wax / putty, all that fun stuff. So let's start with a tray because I have this big thing here. Now I have 2 drawers. Christmas presents. I have 2 drawers right here. Obviously I pulled one out. This is another one also full of trays, but I want to go for a tray from in here because I haven't used any from these brands that are in this one in a while. I think I see the one we're going to use, but we'll take a look. And then we will pick a minder. My Christmas ones are up here in this section, so let me know if you see one that you think I should use. Yes, I have 2 Stanley tumblers right there. I have some putty from Enabler's Outpost, some Excuse Me designs, and then there's some in this little area here. Leaning towards some chit from Enabler's Outpost. It's been a while since I've used some of their stuff. So let's get into this. Let's talk about a tray first. I am thinking we have the pen here. And I'm kind of thinking I want to go for red, maybe green. Got some special drills here. This is a really cool tray, but I think I might want to use this on a kit this winter. It's like a really cool gradient type of tray. It's like green and blue. So I don't think I want to use that one. I'm leaning towards this Muni Made. So I have a red and a green Muni Made. That's definitely what I'm leaning towards. I thought I had a red tray from Cat Proof, but it looks like I don't. Looks like I only have a blue, which would match the kit, but not necessarily the pen. So I'm leaning towards this red tray or this green tray. These are both from Muni Made. It's been a while since I have used a Muni Made tray. I try to share the love with all the accessories that are in my stash. I purchase from a lot of small shops on Etsy or their own website. So I try to share the love. Now, do I want to go for red or green? That is the question. Let me move this. Okay. I'm thinking, and this is literally what I do when I start a project. I like lay the pen out, which one matches better, blah, blah, blah. I'm actually kind of leaning towards the green because my washi tape is going to be red. I think I might go for the green. Let's see if I can, what do we think? It's got like those little green pieces in there. I think I'm gonna go for the green. Okay, so we have our pen, our tray, backwards. We have our pen, our tray, our washi tape. We're not using any of these special drills. Okay, let's go to our cover minders. Now, I do have a cover minder collection video where I talk about these boards, where they're from, all that good stuff. I was probably just covering the microphone there with my hands, so for that I apologize. But we're going to be looking up in this area here. Now I have a lot of Christmas minders, but I think I need more. but I have my eye on these ones here. These are from Nika's Designs. I cannot remember the name of the clay artist, but I will see if I can track it down. I think I follow them on Instagram. Nika's Designs purchases from a clay artist and then makes minders out of them, if you are curious. So I'm thinking this one. Isn't she so cute though? And I feel like it's like same vibes, right? Got green eyes, a red dress. I think that's the one. And then what's left? Putty. I'm thinking, like I said before, let me actually put you guys in the stand, and I definitely need to work on my holding the camera skills, but I don't do many videos like that. So I'm thinking that I want to use some chit, C-H-I-T, and I think I want to do forest pine. I recall this smelling absolutely divine. Oh, yes. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use. But let's smell peppermint as well, because they do kind of get like candy cane vibes. Yeah, I mean, it smells like peppermint. I think I'm going to go for forest pine because I've really been looking forward to using that one. So let's do that. And then I think I'm going to just use glue dots, micro glue dots in my single placer. I'm going to keep this. Am I going to keep this 6 placer? I don't think so. Things are going to fall. I got it. Okay. This video is such a mess, but that's okay. So I have these, I have a couple of these from Dollar Tree, and they're from the like craft supply or school supply area. I have a couple of them. I keep all of my tips, different types, in the different compartments. Used to be a big 4 placer, so I have so many of them. I love the 7 placer, and then I have just a bunch of larger ones. Now this is a 6 placer. I have no idea where I got this tip from because I don't even think I knew there was a plastic 6 placer, but I think I want to go up a little bit to a 10 placer. Now this kit is going to be the focus of my color blocking video, so I will have some other pens with some different types of tips. So we'll definitely get more into talking about tip options, different tip sizes. I don't know, this video is going off the rails. So definitely check back tomorrow for you guys. That video should be going up. We'll be talking about, you know, I think this is like a 15. This one's a 14 placer. You can go, I think maybe 15 is the max with a 10 placer, but there's a lot of options. We'll talk about all that, but I think I'm gonna go for a 10 for myself for when I'm just diamond painting. We have our putty, we have a minder, a pen, a tray. I think we're good to go. So the next thing I do after I have chosen my accessories is I start sectioning and washi taping my canvas. So let me move the drills. Move all these goodies just off to the side here. And I'm going to turn this kit sideways. Isn't she so cute? I'm gonna tilt you guys up just a little bit more so you're getting more of the canvas. All right, this is a brand new roll of washi. I can get into it. My neighbors are out there doing something with their camper, which it's like the middle of December. It's quite cold in New York, so I'm not quite sure what they're doing. I wonder if they're having family over during the holidays. But I saw him moving the trailer and I was like, what are you doing? All right, here is our washi tape. Super pretty. This is from Amanda Michelle Designs. So the first thing I'm going to do is just tape off the outside of the canvas. So where there is probably, most of the time, exposed glue. This is also a really great way to get a straight line if you're working with squares. These are rounds, but I still like to have that straight, crisp line. Of course, I forgot a box cutter. And I like to do the sides first, and then I will move to the top and the bottom. I normally do this on the floor, believe it or not. So I'm finding the glare from the light to be a little severe. I can't see perfectly, but that's okay. You guys get the gist. All right, so that's the sides done. Let's do the top. I lost the edge. There we go. And then I like to trim it so that it's flush, which I know is probably a little over the top, but that's okay. Just wait until we start measuring our sections and then we'll talk about over the top. All right, to the bottom. Okay, so we have everything taped up around the outside. Next, we're going to create our first row of sections to work on. So the first thing I like to do is I'm going to measure the canvas lengthwise. Now, Diamond Art Club's canvases, especially their rounds, I think because they shrunk their drill field, they're not like that perfect even centimeter anymore. So you kind of have to figure it out. I just kind of eyeball it. Not necessarily eyeball because I'm measuring, but just kind of get to the closest whole number as I can. So this is a little bit shy of 61, but we're going to go with 61. So how many rows do I want this to be? 20, 40, 60. So if I do 20, that'll give me 3 rows. I normally fall somewhere in between the 15 centimeter and 20 centimeter for a section height-wise, especially when it's like a Hannah Lynn or a Mandy Manzano. I don't mind doing larger sections because they tend to have a lot of color blocking in their kits. So I think I'm going to call it good with 20. Now that's going to make this top section just a little bit larger, but that's not a big deal. Now let me look at my tape. I like my tape to come to be on the canvas the correct orientation. So I don't want it to be upside down. I want it to be the right way. You guys are getting a look inside my brain. Is it terrifying? So that's going to bring us right about here. I hope you guys can't see my head, but the glare on this ring light is not helping. All right, box cutter, trim this washi. Whoop. There we go. So this will be about the size of my section height-wise. Now I'm going to measure width-wise, which is 42.5. I'm very bad at math, so I'm going to ask Alexa for help. And it also just helps me eyeball if I want to do 3 columns or 4. So Alexa, what's 42.5 divided by 3?
42.5 divided by 3 is approximately 14.1667.
So 14. I think that would be a decent size. So 14 by 20. So when it's a weird number, what I'll do is I'll measure this side, and then I'll measure this side, and then the off section will be the middle. I know this is very, very in-depth, and you certainly can just eyeball this. My brain just prefers it this way. So it is what it is. Okay, so 14 would be right here, more or less. And then I'm going to go right up to that other line of washi. Now, did I just mess that up? That is over 14. Again, you do not have to be this specific or this crazy. I just prefer it. So it's gonna be, let's go right there. It's kind of hard with Diamond Art Club's new drill field. You don't have like the perfect guide anymore. It's kind of annoying, actually. You totally just got my head, and for that I apologize. All right, that works. And now let's do 14 on this side, and then the middle will be the one that's a little off. $14 is right there. Okay, so you can see that the outside sections here are a little bit larger than this middle section, but that's fine. It's when the sections are like all different sizes that drives me nuts. That's just me. If you eyeball your sections, kudos to you. I wish that I could do that. So now as I diamond paint, when I finish this first section, I always start in the bottom right-hand corner because I am right-handed. When I finish that, I will trim off the plastic underneath the washi tape here. And then this row, this column, I should say, of washi, I'll move up. And then when I finish this one, I'll move this bit of washi up. And then once I finish this row, I'll move the lengthwise washi up. It's kind of confusing. I feel like the last video I did about my sectioning, I was a little bit more concise. So I'll try to find that video. I can link it down below. But I thought it would be fun. Now, for me, when I use washi tape, I am going to show you guys this just because I used to be so confused by the idea of using washi tape. So what I do, personally, it could be different for everyone. This washi is now my guide of where I need to cut. So I'm just going to take an X-Acto knife or a box cutter, and you're just going to cut following that washi. That is your straight edge. You don't have to cut very hard. You're just trying to go through the plastic. And I don't like to cut through the bottom washi, so I just pull the plastic up and then I cut the little tail. So now when I go to fold this back, I have a straight line and I can work on this section. If I get called away, I don't have time to finish. You just roll it back down and your drill field is protected. And then, like I said before, once I get finished with this section, I'll take my box cutter and I will cut the other direction along the washi tape line as well. And then this whole piece of plastic comes off. And then this piece of washi tape gets moved up. And then I start the same process. Cut it along here, diamond paint, finish that section, cut the plastic off. This piece of washi gets moved up to the top, and then I'm working on this section. So it definitely takes a little bit of time to get used to. I used to only use release papers because the washi tape method just confused me so much. But if it's something that you want to do, if it's a different type of diamond painting, a different, I don't know, just a different thing to try. If you want to give it something new, a shot, just give it a try. You may like it, you may hate it, you may want to go back to washi or back to release papers. When I first started using washi, I would alternate between kits. So I'd do one kit with washi, one kit with release paper, and then I would go back and forth until I just decided I wanted to do washi tape. I find this to be the best way to diamond paint, especially when you're adding in special drills, because you can still see what's ahead of you. So if I'm adding special drills to this stocking right here, or her leggings, whatever you want to call them, and I'm like, well, do I want to put special drills here, or is there another area coming up that I want to put special drills on? I can still see the entire kit, as opposed to when I used release papers, I would release paper the entire row above me. You know what I mean? So like I would be working on this section and the one above me would have release papers on it. So unless I picked everything up, I wasn't able to see what was coming next. So if you're somebody who uses a lot of special drills, I would recommend giving this a try, but it's definitely preference. Whatever works best for you, that's what you should do. So we taped off our canvas. We got our sections ready. We have our pen. Again, this is from Amazon. Our washi tapes are both from Amanda Michelle Designs. The silver one I used on my containers in yesterday's video. We chose our cover minder, our tray. We have our putty, and we're going to use micro glue dots. Now, I don't have a basket available. You guys may or may not know that I have a ton of these baskets. Not a ton, I have a few of them. I actually just ordered some more, a different variation, but I keep everything for one project in here. I'm on my last section of Fireside Christmas. That's why I have this plastic sitting here. But I keep everything in one basket. But since I'm using the zippered cases, most of them come with a zippered pouch on the inside. So I will just go ahead and put everything in there for safekeeping. If a basket becomes available, I can move things, but for now, this will work. Then I can close it. I'm not too worried about being able to zipper the drills, but I do still have room to do that if I was taking this kit with me. So yeah, now I'm ready to take my start photo for Instagram, and I'm ready to start this kit. Hopefully you guys found this video interesting and somewhat helpful. Luna, what are you doing? If this is something that you would like to see more often, where I take you guys along with me to pick my drills, to pick my accessories, please let me know. You may or may not know that I am a huge accessories freak. I have cases and cases of pens, and you saw my minders, and I have a bunch of trays, and I really enjoy choosing accessories that match my kit. So if this is something you'd like to see more often, maybe not every kit that I do, but maybe every couple, we could do this together. let me know down below. I hope you're enjoying this little mini series that I'm working on this week. Make sure you come back tomorrow. That will be my multi-placing video. So we'll be working on this kit together to show you all how I multi-place. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.